Yes, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is part 4. This is like I'm not. This will be the final installment for now because I don't need to emphasize anything beyond this. I made 4 videos already about this, so that should suffice. I am in Liberty, New York, in Sullivan County, in the Catskills. Okay, I've been coming here off and on. I would say since 2017. When I started doing Uber in 2020, did that for like 4 years. I had trips up here, going back to the city. A lot of Hasidic Jews. I used to take them back and forth because they have cottages out here and bungalows, and they usually go there in the summertime. But this video I'm making is about it's an ongoing problem here in these towns, man. I'm driving a 2025 Camry. Okay, this is a rental. This is not my car. This is a rental. I got $600 in my pocket right now. Just spending money. You know what I'm saying? There's no females out here. You know what I'm saying? These towns, man. My last video was Lawrence, Massachusetts. All these towns have been taken over by Latinos. You know what I'm saying? And the thing with Sullivan County, New York, there was a news report that Sullivan County is the only county in all of New York State. Out of every county, basically Sullivan County is the only region in New York State with the highest food insecurity. Yet these women, they're not out here trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? These Latin women, they infest these all these towns. You know what I'm saying? They know they got multiple kids to take care of. You need money every day to survive out here. Me, I'm just trying to get my rocks off. You know what I'm saying? And they just walk by. I don't know if if they have a mental illness or if they're just out of touch with reality. It's like no one wants to talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And the same and there are a few original inhabitants of this town. You know, whatever whites are left in this town. When I came here last time, there were a number of black folks in this town. There are next to none left. I don't know if they moved to Monticello, if they moved to Binghamton. I have not seen one black person. I'm over here on Main Street in Liberty, New York, in the Catskills. Not to be confused with Liberty Island in Manhattan by the Statue of Liberty. I'm basically about 125 miles away. I'm way up in the Catskills. It's off Route 17, Interstate 86. I'm past Orange County, I'm past Rockland County. I'm in Sullivan County, way up in the mountains. My last video I did was in Lawrence, Massachusetts. I went up there December 31st. I stayed up there for 2 days. There was no Spanish chicks or like decent looking white chicks trying to make money. In the age of depression, in the age where food prices are sky high, no one can afford to pay rent. No one can afford to buy a house. And these bitches, they still walking around with some kind of arrogance with them, like they can't talk to a guy, knowing damn well y'all have kids to take care of, you have rent to pay. You're not trying to make money. I said before, if y'all have husbands, your husbands are going through the same things I described. They're the husbands of these women. They're dealing with expensive food prices, inflation, high rent, etc., etc. Yet still, they ain't got no sense. And if their women are staying home, then they're bigger fools than them. They don't even deserve to have a wife. If you think you're the one that's going to be burning yourself out, getting heart disease, etc., then you die young because you ain't got no sense to think outside the box. All y'all wives should be out here trying to get money. Okay? We're not in New York City. Them saying it's like the Wild Wild West now. I know crime in this town is next to nothing. These are just low income towns where you don't have a bunch of crazy people roaming all over the place. We don't got to deal with the subway here and all the stuff that's going on down there, as we all know. All the madness in the subway. We are way up in the Catskills. Why are these bitches not out here trying to get money? I remember I used to come up here in the summertime. I used to drive here, Main Street, end to end, where 52 starts by the Rotary and going back on 17. And I used to go right. I used to drive back and down Main Street. And I couldn't find one chick out there. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Entertainers are going broke. They got wildfires in California. We even got wildfires in the Palisades across the Hudson in Jersey. Y'all smelled the smoke in Yonkers a few weeks ago? I smelt it. That's not healthy to inhale over time. Rampant inflation, reckless spending on wars. Joe Biden betrayed the American people. He has a 33% rating. And y'all bitches are still walking around with your heads held high. You can't stop and talk to men. And the worst thing is, these immigrated Latin bitches, they act like they can't talk. You know your husbands, they can't do it all. Y'all kids ain't working. If you raising premature kids, 7, 8, 9 years old, kids in middle school, they're not working. They can't help out in the house. Y'all should be out here at least 3 times a week trying to get money. But no. Since I'm doing this video, this is a 4-part series video, and I'm gonna sling this video to everybody that has videos on YouTube that talk about rejection from women and stuff like that. Just dealing with unworthy women, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna fish these videos out to everybody that has a similar topic on YouTube that I can, so we can get this word out. And maybe Trump does need to do a mass deportation, because don't think you're gonna come here in people's countries that they were born and raised in and walk with your heads held high. It don't work that way. I really hope Trump does something about this. It's one thing to come here on asylum or on a work visa, on temporary status. But the countries where they come from, they better be thankful they're here. They got to deal with gangs and their lives being in danger. You come over here and you squander it. Y'all treat men like they don't coexist. Well, I'm going to be the one to be the voice because no one has talked about this. Nobody out here. This is a Friday. They had some snow a few days ago. The roads are pretty clear now. It evaporated pretty much for the most part. There's not much snow on the ground. No bitches out here. None. None. It's like a ghost town. Last time I checked, COVID was what? This year will be 5 years ago. Everyone has the antibodies. The immune system has the antibodies now to prevent against another outbreak. But no one's out here. This is no different than COVID, man. When there was nobody outside. Something got to be done about this. People need to talk about this. 100,000 men need to do videos like this. Okay, these bitches, they need a wake up call. It's long overdue.